your Instagram account right now, would it will be like wholesome little house on the prairie pictures, or would it be like suggestive, maybe sexy type of provocative stuff on there?
A bit of both.
A bit of both. Mm-hmm. So if your guy was like, you know what, I don't like that kind of sexy stuff, can you get rid of it?
Then you don't like me. You need to accept it.
Don't you wish you know anything I did for you? Wanna let me get the
Remo is pop.
from you, girl. Don't you want to
Cyclops.
make a difference on you? Don't you wish you know?
Red.
Ladies and gentlemen, the video will start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, you already know who it is. This is your boy Nigel of Single Male Diaries. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, to subscribe, like, comment, and share, and hit that notification bell. Also, 98.9% of you guys that's watching my videos aren't subscribed. Ladies and gentlemen, come on, it's free. But today, I'm going to introduce a video from Mediocre Tutorial and Reviews. And fellas, why do you think it's an issue dating women that's on social media? Specifically, model women. You know, they be exposing their bodies, they be having all types of guys in their DMs. You know, they have these so-called endless amount of options. But how would that affect your relationship? And would you allow your woman to have a social media account? But ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the show.
I like to start with a like little icebreaker, right? And the first thing I'm gonna ask you lot is, would you delete your social media for your significant other?
No,
right?
no.
Say, all right. You jumped in no way. Go on.
Because I sing, I do music, I need to promote myself.
Okay, what if it wasn't like business related? What if it was just like you just have your personal account, you post whatever, like typically what women post, and your guy was like, you know what, I'm not really feeling that. I feel like it's not making me feel comfortable, and I need you to get rid of some of the content, or if not the whole account. How would you
You're
feel
up
about
in
it?
your feelings. You need to calm down, my friend.
Why?
You're moving mad. My pictures, I want them online.
Why?
They're cute. My friends like them. They post purr, honey, I love it.
Let me ask you this: is your account open or private?
Mine's open because I am an artist.
Yeah, but I'm saying, okay, so your account's open, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And let's just say for argument's sake, if it was a personal account, it'd be open, I would assume, right? So when you post pictures, everyone's got access to them, right? Yeah? So if you post what typically women post or girls post online, it might like seem like you're advertising to next man.
I would
Do you get what I'm
consider
saying?
going private. I would consider that, but I'm not deleting the whole account and deleting pictures.
What if like it was like pictures, like, okay, if I was to go on your Instagram account right now, would it will be like wholesome little house on the prairie pictures, or would it be like suggestive, maybe sexy type of provocative stuff on there?
A bit of both.
A bit of both. So if your guy was like, you know what, I don't like that kind of sexy stuff, can you get rid of
Then
it?
you don't like me.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce a short clip from TikTok, right? About a young lady giving advice to modern women in regards to this whole social media thing. Now, fellas, if your woman or the woman that you're interested in, whatever the case is, have provocative pictures that's screaming the attention of saying, hey, I want sex, or whatever the case is, will that be a deal breaker? Let me know, fellas. But until then, check this video out.
9 times out of 10, the things that are often overlooked are exactly where your attention should be. We're in a social media world, a world where everything is visual, but the funny thing is a lot of women are still so blind. They see the dollar signs, the status, the lifestyle, all of which are attached to a man that's not worth her time, but that's exactly who gets all of it. See, what you don't understand is the same man that you look down on because he was working a 9-to-5, regular guy, out every day grinding to make it, is the same man who would have treated you right, but you overlook the person you should have seen.
Women don't know what they want.
You need to accept it.
What do you mean that he don't like
You met me like that.
I was
you
gonna
met
say
me
that.
sexy. You met me with those pictures.
Yeah, but like when people get in relationships, things change, don't they not?
Yes, but I feel like pictures and social media sometimes, I feel like it's an extreme.
Why is it an extreme?
Because why do you need to go that far? Why are you up in your feelings?
Because you've gone as far as to show yourself off to the whole world on Instagram.
And it's out there. Someone might have screenshot it and put it on Google. It's out now.
No, but we're talking about what you've posted though. We're not talking about what somebody else. It's what you've posted.
I feel like it's preference. So if it's not his cup of tea, that's his business. We're gonna have to agree to disagree. Okay. I'm keeping my pictures online.
Okay.
I might go private, but yes, I am.
That's interesting, man. All right, cool. My boy MTR, what do you think about this, bro? What do you think about this?
I mean, I think that the last couple of speakers pretty much echo my sentiments completely. But at the same time, I think that the first young lady behind me said, you know, you knew this when you got in a relationship with me, which is, you know, a fair thing, you know. I think that, you know, as a man is going about his life and doing the things that he does to vet young women in their life, looking at their digital footprint is absolutely integral in understanding who she is. How she wants to document herself from a digital perspective is going to tell you a lot about her. Is she insecure? How confident that she is within herself? How she deems her sexuality to be, and how important that it is to you that you might want to monitor or close off boundaries of what that is, and it's demonstrating itself online. The fact of the matter is I think like a lot of women today are in combat, unbeknownst to them, with the media around them that tells them to be liberated, that tells them to be free, that tells them to be independent, that tells them that they don't need no man, that tells them that they got the infinite time in the world to do everything that they could possibly want. The media that tells them that they can have everything that they possibly want. That same media doesn't tell men the same thing. But shout out to Maggie. She says something very important, is that men by trade, especially masculine men, are long-term thinkers. Masculine men are also not consumed with the short-term dopamine hits that you find on social media. Right? So if you meet a young lady whose mind is gone, whose mind is for the streets, that doesn't understand the importance of why you would want that to change or to happen, then she don't want to be saved. And it's not your job in order to save her.
Hell no, bro. Like, shit. Good luck trying to be saved. But listen, what do you think about it, bro?
Like in my practice and what I deal with high value men. The women that most women want, those are my clients. These are the men that come to me to vet women. So if I see a woman on social media, I say the first thing, I want to see her pictures. I want to see what she looks like. What is she doing? Her obedience level.
Yeah.
And because a man, like you said, who's making the money that you're talking about, working 80 hours, he doesn't have time to argue. He doesn't have time for questions back and forth. He knows what he wants. He can get what he wants. And if you're not down for what he wants, he's on to the next one. And I think a lot of women overinflate their what their value is. And the real catch, the value is a man working 80 hours a week, making $1 million at 30 years old, who is going to provide and protect for you, where you don't have a hard life. He's making your life easy, but he has standards. And if you're not willing to bend to that, this is why a lot of women don't realize. Every woman has talked about their work, your work. Okay, a man like that, you don't have to work. Okay, your life is soft. Your life is cushioned. And if he's giving you a cushioned life, there are rules and structure in place. And any man who's disciplined and making that type of money, he's not going to allow you to be consumed by the streets. And there's some men that are okay with it. I think they're simps and weak. Personally, I would never go there, but I think a man who is truly hardworking, he is not. It is what it is. If you're not down for it, the next woman's going to get that. And then you're going to end up what Maggie talked about in your 20s. You think you have endless options. No, men see you as consumption. They see you, they're not going to marry you. A lot of times women say there's these F-boys. The same guy that treats you like he's a F-boy to you, he's a husband to a woman who's disciplined and obedient in terms of and understands the value of a man like that.
And the funny thing is, the guy that would ask you to take the Instagram down is much more likely to be husband material than the guy that doesn't, because
Absolutely.
the guy that doesn't care about you. He doesn't give a shit.
You say that. I've had you say that, I've had guys try to like, oh, you're posting like you're single, and I'm thinking, but we've just started talking. It's not
But have they proposed?
Well, those sounds like
Where's
weak,
your,
those are weak
like,
men.
have they proposed to you? Are these high value men?
No,
and
not
I'm
at
talking
all.
about men who are worth millions of dollars, who are high value. Have they proposed to you? I don't care what like simps are saying in your DMs.
Can
And that's a valuable point, exactly. If it's a man that comes with substance and he's telling me what to do, then it makes sense. If you're a man that's just come into my life and I don't really know what you've got going on, you're looking at my page telling me to take something down, I get it. If the man has substance,
Nah, see.
No, I don't.
and here's
Why
the
why
thing.
can't we? Why can't we? Wait.
Let him talk. Go.
Yeah, just real quick is that you got to understand that a man of substance and of value that is making high value man income, he's not even going to choose you because he's going to look at your Instagram and be like, she's for the streets. Now, he may go up inside you. And here's the thing is that him going up inside of you, or how you quantify the amount of likes on your Instagram post may make you feel like you are the prize, may make you feel like you are a queen, but it don't mean any of that. See, my thing is at the end of the day is what results are you trying to get up out of it? I think men have to move calculated and strategic throughout their life, whether or not it's within their purpose, whether it's not it's in dating women, because the repercussions for men for choosing incorrectly or not working on their purpose earlier enough far outweighs any of the repercussions that the average woman today can ever face. So like when you look at Instagram, and it's a tool. We got some people here that use Instagram from a work perspective. It's a tool. You can't make money off of it. I make money off of it if you do it correctly. But most women today are not making money off of that. It's just simply an attention and a validation engine. So if a man of substance and value comes, first of all, he's not going to come to you if your Instagram looking all crazy. So right now, you disqualifying potential long-term suitors into the future because your ego is so damn high. So then the question is that if you want to set yourself up for a lifetime of happiness in serving a man, why won't you make that change before a man ever comes into the picture?
And I would offer that the high value man that you probably want, he's not going to ask you more than 1 or 2 times. And then when they ask, the way that we respond indicates how we are going to be in relationship with them. So if this is the hill that you want to die on about social media, then how does that play out in a relationship when there are financial, family, health decisions, whatever? Are you going to have to argue him down with everything? And a man of substance doesn't have the time, and he's not going to take the time. So,
hey, ladies and gentlemen. What did you think about that? I mean, I felt that mediocre tutorial reviews had gave some great insight on the whole thing in regards to like the nature of men and how we look at things. You know, things as such as being like promiscuous, or if a man be territorial, but a woman want to shame, insult him and have him feel guilty saying that he's insecure. You know, they need to be right about everything that applies only to them for the benefit of them. But ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. Also, remember to go and to subscribe to Mediocre Tutorial and Reviews, The King Riches, also Melanie King. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes my show. And some of you might like what I say. Then again, some of you might not. But I don't give a fuck. And I really don't. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, y'all stay safe and be blessed. But I'm out.